Avery, what was the hardest thing you were doing to you guys on defense?
I think the hardest thing is they just had those rush-ins running straight up the field, and then they would rat out their linebackers. So usually when you rush guys up the field like that and you step up in the pocket, you guys got guys coming in windows, or maybe you can scramble or whatever, but they did a good job spying and ratting out their linebackers. And, I mean, their defensive line and linebackers are really talented, so they put us in some tough positions tonight.
You guys were able to come up with some big plays, particularly early in the game, but some long runs and some big plays to set up scores.
Yeah, I think that's just a good job of, us putting our practice and executing it on the field, and then Coach Wells calling some good stuff right there too. But I think early in the game when guys had opportunities to make plays, we made them. And then the big plays kind of strung out as the game went on, and we didn't capitalize on as many of those. But, yeah, I thought we should have been better in the second half.
Can you remember a game where you guys dropped as many balls or had as many fumbles?
I mean, not as many. I don't think I've ever had a game with this many fumbles. And we knew coming into the week they were going to punch, and their linebacker, Rodriguez, we knew that's what he was kind of known for coming into the game. So we had emphasized it a lot and talking about cross grip and getting two hands on the football through traffic. But sometimes when you, as a receiver, when you catch the ball and you're just putting the ball away and somebody's coming and hitting at it, it's tough to get the ball put away that quick, and not knowing where guys are coming from when you're turning your head around. But, yeah, I think we got to do a better job of holding on to more football, as we had too many turnovers tonight.
How great a feeling was it on that first long run that sets up the score that you went backside on?
Yeah, I mean, they brought a corner blitz and TP kind of blocked two guys, so just using my speed right there, but it was blocked to perfection, and I didn't really have to do much. But getting up in an early lead on a tough team like that was definitely good and a really good feeling, and I think it kept us in the fight.
What was it in the fourth quarter? You guys got to a 9-point game, and then it kind of slipped away. Was there something that went differently in the rest of that quarter?
Not necessarily. I think later in the game, obvious pass situations, those defensive ends can just lay their ears back and rush the quarterback, and it's kind of no consequence stuff like that. So I think we needed to do a better job in the first three quarters to give us a chance in that fourth quarter and really make them have to play the run and the pass, because later in the game they just rushed forward and let their defensive line do what they do and dropped everybody else in coverage. So kind of a tough position to be in there at the end, but I think if we would have played better through three, we would have had more of a shot to come out on top in the end.
Did you find yourself maybe pressing a little too much in the fourth quarter?
I mean, yeah, I guess you could say that.
How good are they? Are they as good as advertised?
Yeah, I'd say so. That's probably the best defense I've faced in my 3 years in college.
What now, facing this team?
Got a bye week. Everybody's got to get back healthy, and then just take it as a 1-week season, as we've been doing. But our next opponent's Oklahoma State, and that's what we need to get focused on.
Thank you.